What's up, guys?
It's been a young minute.
And we're back. We're literally back.
Like we're back.
After the birth vlog,
Yes.
and literally we birthed to having our young interviews, our young chats.
Story time.
Yeah, we're about to tell you guys a lovely story about our birth plan and about our transition even after the birth into parenthood.
First things first, thank you to everybody that watched our birth vlog, shared it, liked it, subscribed. After that, to our new subscribers, we see you. It's just that we couldn't reply to everybody as we wanted
the response is very overwhelming. Like, we didn't expect that everybody would love and literally just be with us in the journey. And there's like comments where people are saying they were pushing through with Lebu.
Thank you.
And we're glad you guys liked it. We're glad you guys
enjoyed it.
We made you guys cry.
Because I cried a lot of times even watching the video myself.
It was very emotional. It was a very special part of our lives. It was a very special part of our lives.
Thank you.
We're glad to share it with you guys. We're glad for you guys to join with us. And yeah, we're happy, man. Thank you.
So story time. So we gave birth at Park Lane Hospital.
Yeah.
But we got our midwife from Genesis.
Yeah.
She's a private midwife.
Yeah, so our whole journey was actually happening through Genesis first, and then we literally at the end
chose Park Lane. So I think to clear things up, our midwife works at Genesis, but also comes as a private midwife and goes to your specifications as to where you want to give birth.
Yeah, also a disclaimer, there's absolutely nothing wrong with Genesis. We love the place. We were very happy with their services.
Yes.
And we will go back in the future.
Yeah, definitely.
And a pleasure to
But nobody's as amazing as our midwife.
Our midwife, guys.
Sister Sally Chuma.
Oh, Salad.
She is phenomenal, guys. If you're going for a midwife, we will put her details actually on our video.
Yeah, details are in the bio.
And you guys can contact her at any time and do tell her you got it from the middle of my calls.
Come on.
She's amazing, guys. She's a prayerful woman. She's a God-fearing woman.
Yeah.
And
I just love how she made us feel very comfortable.
Yeah.
And just to give it a personal touch, it made us feel so at ease. Literally, like we trusted all the things that she was basically guiding us and telling us about.
Yes.
Didn't see it as a necessity that there was times where we even thought like we didn't even need to go to our gynecologist, because literally she was that assuring. She knew exactly what she was telling us, and she guided us through the whole process, so which made things very easier. Of course, we did go to our gynae.
We needed to see
him so that he can also be on backup during the birth in case anything happens. But in essence, she was a gem, guys.
Everything that she promised would happen happened. And
to the T.
Our doula,
baby.
Thank you. I got those breathing. I could breathe now, like through my nose. So that was telling me too much, but
I wasn't telling you too much. I think you were just you were within your feelings.
A doula is needed, guys. If you can afford
now
a doula.
Do you want to explain what a doula does?
Yes, now I can explain what a doula does. A doula is somebody who helps you mentally, emotionally.
Oh. Okay.
She was amazing. She came through on the birthday, and she took me to Zule, because you saw on the birth vlog, and then again in the hospital she was within, and she was helping me with my breathing and bouncing on the Swiss ball and so forth. She was amazing, and her and Sister Sally and Sister Sally were an awesome duo.
Tag team, guys.
So if you request, maybe try to request both of them.
Yeah. No, they work very, very well.
Why did we go with Park Lane?
Sure.
It was cheaper.
Yeah. That's in essence. Hey, yo, guys, we're keeping it very real.
It was cheaper than Genesis.
We're keeping it real, guys. It was cheaper. I think that's the main reason.
Main reason, yeah.
It worked out financially feasible for us.
For us, yeah.
After doing the study, and
how much coins did you spend?
It was about 11,000 literally that we had to spend, which offered the birth, the water birth, your private place, which when you come in with the midwife, so you get to have the private facility there.
Yeah.
And then afterwards you get 24 hours to also stay there, and you get to share the room with, how many other ladies were there?
Like 2 ladies.
No, it was only 2. So,
and I like almost the next day, so you don't need to. You don't need to spend for a private room, though they do offer them, but I saw no reason to.
Yeah, we didn't see any reason. We didn't want to really just stay there if we didn't really need to.
Yeah.
I think the main aim was just to do the business
and be out
and get back home, be with family, and then start our journey. I think through there. So we didn't necessarily need to spend our time.
So like I said previously, Sister Sally comes alone.
Yeah.
And with Uqedi, and then you guys, they have their own fee outside of the 11,000 rand, and then you discuss that with your doula and with your midwife, and then you choose where you want to give birth, whether it's at Genesis or it's at Parkland. They do have association of Parkland, so it becomes much more easier that way. So that's what we chose to do because it was easy on the pocket. And Parkland was also amazing. It was clean. The nurses were great. The bath, the room, they received us very well.
They guided us straight through our room.
Yeah.
As you saw, we did like quite a lot of trips in and out of Park Lane as well. So
it was also good.
Yeah, it was quite cool. It was very good.
Our midwife had associations with all the nurses, so they treat you extra special if it's her.
Yeah, because she knows a lot of people. She knows the guy who knows the guy.
Guy knows the guy. Who is the guy?
Yeah.
So that's basically it, and I basically gave birth and slept in, woke up in the morning, breakfast, and Happy came to fetch me, and that was it.
Yeah.
Transition into parenting.
Yeah, wasn't the easiest. Yeah, I must say. It's like literally. I think this is not told more often, but it wasn't the easiest. I guess obviously each couple has their own journey. It's like how each kid has their own experiences, you know. So
yeah, it was hard because as I mentioned in my Instagram lives most of the time that I was going to take the 3-month route going home so I could get help from my mommy and my sisters, and best decision I made. I don't regret it because I'd wake up in the morning and my mom would have thrown me a salt bath, as sore as it was. She made sure it was there. I had breakfast, porridge, also my breasts are full, a cup of tea. They would just help me when Ululibo would cry non-stop, and I don't know why Baggy is crying, and there was a point where I locked myself up in the bathroom and I cried myself because my breasts are sore. They are so sore. Oh my gosh, guys, I think pregnancy is easy actually. I think the 9 months is much more easier than when baby arrives. My breasts are so full. I had until my midwife told me to put cabbages around them. Cabbage trick, guys, works a charm. I put cabbages around my breasts and so forth.
When what happens? When do you put cabbages?
When my breasts are engorged. So engorged is when they're so full and the veins are all green and stuff. And he doesn't want to feed because they're too full. So then, I'd have duct milk from which is like clogged milk basically, from my armpits going into my boobs. That was so sore. And there's no way you can feel sexy when all of that is happening. My stomach looks like a prune. It's ugly. It's horrible. It's shriveled out. It's all it looks like a prune. It's dark, and just everything has now fallen because baby's out, and I just felt so unsexy, and I felt very unloved at that time. Not just by my husband, but by myself as well. I could say I went through a postnatal depression for a bit there.
Yeah, I feel like, you know what, you also needed to just be a bit more lenient on yourself. I think you're being so too hard on yourself, and it's a process where you also getting to learn a new environment, but also your baby's also learning their new environment as well. I mean, they've been in the tummy for about like 9 months, and now they get introduced to this new world. Every single day is a new lesson for them, is a new accomplishment. So they also get to learn quite a lot of new things. It's a bonding session, but it's challenging because I think it's a matter of adjusting. You just need to get to adjust a bit more, and I think that's in essence what makes things a bit difficult.
What else makes things difficult? Not being together. In one household. I felt like my husband's far, and I just felt like I needed him more. And I think he was also going through his own postnatal issues. Men go through it as well. I don't think it's spoken about. I think they go, because I won't lie, I felt very distant from my husband at that time, and we were squabbling. Because now there's this new life, and there's different opinions everywhere.
And attention is also like removed from just the two of us. Now it's no longer just about the two of us. Now literally we have to focus on a newborn, and it's like nobody has time for like your part, because all the focus is literally on
baby,
getting what's right for the baby, making sure that everything is prepared and taken care of. And I think that's in essence what like literally happens. There's a bit of a distance, I think.
What was your part? Mine was like body changes and so forth, and opinions. What was your issue?
Just obviously opinions up, but a lot of clashes that would go on, even between the two headlocks. But I mean, it's also just not having you just right here, So just that separation wasn't too good. I didn't enjoy that part, and I think it's just quite a lot happens.
My advice is, if you guys can do it together, or your mommy can come to your place, or your sissy can come to your place, do it that way.
I definitely.
Although you do need help, I don't regret the help. But if you can do it that way, do it that way. It eliminates a lot of voices. It eliminates the distance. Happy gets to understand what you're going through. Because I genuinely felt like him being away, he doesn't understand what I'm going through. And I think you did it to a certain extent.
Also, Anish, it also allows you the role to actually be a part of the transition, So that also feels like it gets taken away. And it's a very crucial 3 months. First couple of period between the family and the bonding and the kid knowing who the parents are, it's a very crucial time. So all of that gets to some extent taken away, and but you know what, at the same time you readjust still.
Like now I think we're finding our feet again. 3 months later, into our 4th month, we're finding our feet. I think he's telling me I look sexier but more often. He didn't tell me.
You should see yourself.
He didn't tell me. Now he's telling me.
Gorgeous.
And you're bored. Tell me. And what we did to get through it, we went back to our counseling. The person that married us, when we got married, we went back to premarital. Well, the guy who did our premarital counseling.
Not just the guy there.
It's our pastor, the coolest pastor in town, Pastor Elias and But we went back to him, and till now, which he took us back and was like, hey, you guys need to love each other for this child to be fine. Stop scratching at each other. And so I advise, if you guys are going through the most after having baby, go back to counseling.
Try it out. It actually helps, because another thing, guys, that also happens in the transition is that, remember one thing, that sometimes the enemy isn't happy for what you guys are doing. Like,
definitely.
For marriage and for you guys to be together.
You think your marriage is ending, guys. I thought mine was ending.
It's like the enemy isn't happy with what you're doing. So in essence, just to seep a little small space of opportunity. Like that small. that small space of opportunity, the enemy takes it.
Yeah, true.
Remember that the enemy is not here to scratch and hurt. The enemy is here to destroy and kill, you know. So literally, that's what happens. So in essence, counseling is good if it has to result to that, you know, if it has to result to that. But just try to weather it out and stay put and find your groove again. It's very important. Time together is also important, as well as time with the little one. And you build from there, you know.
So yeah, that's what we decided to do, go back to counseling, because we were like going through the most goal. Is that what they say?
We're clashing heads.
But now we good. Yeah. We're finding our groove again.
Yeah.
But
and it's allowed, and it's okay, guys.
It's okay.
You know, it's okay. I feel like we put so much strain and pressure and in wanting something so perfect in life and saying that it has to be perfect, it has to be spot on. No, you make your own journey. Like this right now, maybe some other couple went through it, but literally it's our own story. And we're sharing our own story. Maybe some way, somehow it might help you out tomorrow. We don't know, but you maybe didn't even experience this, so it might not be relevant to you. But it's fine. Yeah. So each and every couple has their stories, and that's fine, guys. It's just your story. Where's your nose itchy?
That's not But yeah, guys. But anything, remember, all new couples, all new mummies, that it's your papa, and the decisions all lie upon you guys, because it does get hard with everybody now expecting things from you guys. Even though you guys may clash, but you guys need to find common ground as a couple. That's very important, and that's what we're doing currently. And yeah, but thank you so much, guys. And guess what? We've reached 10,000. Thank you so much. And there will be a giveaway.
Yeah, we're gonna do a
giveaway. Anyone who shares this video,
and tags us
will be in our lucky draw for our giveaway.
Yeah, we're gonna do it, guys. Honestly speaking, thank you guys so much for liking and subscribing.
At Lady Lafbag 1 on Instagram.
At Luda03 on Instagram.
And I'll make him a cool on Twitter.
Luda_legend on Twitter.
And then at Metro Makuls on Instagram. Thank you so much, gang. We love you so much, and let the journey continue, family.
Marriage is choosing.
And it's becoming.